SkyTrak recently announced the new ST MAX launch monitor, and it's got people a little bit confused. So in this video, I'm going to clear up what's new and what's not. In case you don't know me, my name is Jon Sherman. I'm the author of The 4 Foundations of Golf, and I'm helping the Indoor Golf Shop teach you about all the products you need for your at-home setup. So the ST MAX is pretty much identical to the SkyTrak Plus, except for the following 3 features. The first and the biggest is that there is a swing speed mode that allows you to do speed training without hitting golf balls. The second change is that there are dual USB-C ports that allow simultaneous charging and data transfer for those of you who want a more permanent simulator setup. This is more of a convenience factor and an accommodation for golfers who are going to leave their SkyTrak in a fixed position for simulation and not really connect wirelessly to their PC. Now, the third change they've made is that the unit is now in a charcoal color, which is simply an aesthetic change. So let's talk about the swing speed mode, because this is really the biggest change, and it's really a sign of how important this form of practice has become. Now, I tested it out, and GOLFTEC has done a great job of building a training environment with 2 different modes. In the first mode, you can do your swing speed training without hitting golf balls, which was not available on the original SkyTrak Plus. Now, I've studied swing speed training a ton and done it myself, and this form of training is a really important piece of the puzzle. You want to teach your body how to move faster without hitting a golf ball. Now, I would recommend doing this with a system like Super Speed Golf or the Stack, which uses a series of weighted shafts. Although you do have the option to swing your driver without hitting a golf ball, I'm not really a huge fan of that method, although you can try it. I did some testing with the ST MAX versus the PRGR launch monitor, which is one of the most popular speed radars used for this type of training, and the results were identical, so SkyTrak has done a good job of providing accurate swing speed data. Now, the second speed training mode, you're in a bit of a long-range driving environment. You're really tracking how your progress is translating to your swing speed, but more importantly, your ball speed and overall distance, which is a measure of how much efficiency you have. You're also going to be able to track your progress here to see how your training is hopefully progressing to more ball speed and overall distance. Now, there were some really minor changes in the internal hardware in the new ST MAX, but there's really no indication that this is an upgrade in the unit's accuracy or what it's measuring. You can think of this more as a refinement more than an upgrade. This still remains one of the best options on the market for golfers who want to build a home simulator and don't have the budget for some of the bigger ticket items out there. Overall, SkyTrak is a serious game improvement tool. This is where they really separate from some other products. Since they are one of the original players in this space, they've combined a great piece of hardware with game improvement software that's been improving for over a decade now, and it's gotten much better with their partnership with GOLFTEC. You're getting a ton of ball data that includes spin rate, launch angle, ball speed, club head speed, and plenty of others. But more importantly, since they're now using radar in addition to cameras, you get club data like club path, face angle, and more importantly, face to path. And if you do purchase this unit, I would expect to only go with their software because they've mostly discontinued support from third-party options like E6 and WGT. But over the last year or so, they've also beefed up their simulation package. They have a massive library of fictional and real courses and now work directly with Foresight and TrackMan on their course libraries. Now, there are 3 main software plans ranging from about $100 a year to just about $600 a year. The Essential plan is about $130 a year, and this is really for golfers who just want to practice. You'll get access to their main practice features like the wedge matrix, the shot optimizer, structured practice challenges, skills assessment, and plenty of other features. Now, if you do want to add more simulation options, then the core plan is a great middle ground at about $300 a year. This is where you get to choose between course packs from either TrackMan or Foresight, and you're going to get access to about 40 courses like Pebble Beach, and every month you're going to get 1 new added course to the library. And last but not least is the Elite level, and that comes in at just under $600 a year. This gets you both the Foresight and TrackMan library, which is about 80 courses combined at this point. And you're also going to get 2 new courses a month, and it does also come with some discount perks from GOLFTEC if you want to get lessons from them. Now, if you do have questions about SkyTrak or any other launch monitor on the market, feel free to reach out to the Indoor Golf Shop's team of experts. They can help you make the right decision based on your budget, space, and all other requirements in your indoor home setup.